All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I just wanted to post a quick video here, just explaining some details about the paper and what you're going to be working on for me this week. So first and foremost, if you haven't read the instructions for the paper on Classroom, when you're done watching this video, make sure you read those over because it does go into more detail about how you need to structure the paper and the format of the paper. So make sure you read those over once you're done watching this. So, what is the paper? What are we doing here? Obviously, we said a couple weeks ago that our culture is changing very rapidly because of this coronavirus. So, in a sociology course, obviously, we're going to study these changes. So, we're going to take content that we've learned from the class and we're going to apply it to what's taking place right now. So, in Unit 2, we learned that there are 5 basic components to culture: technology, symbols, language, values, and norms. And so in the paper, I want you to analyze each of those components and explain how they've changed, using examples from your own life, using examples from real world events. So I just wanted to give you some tips or ideas to maybe get you started as you get going on that paper. So looking at each component, starting with technology. Obviously, this virus has completely changed the way that we interact with technology and the way that we use it every day. Just think about what's taking place right now through digital learning, through Google Classroom and Google Meet, and me recording myself in my kitchen that's currently under construction. This is something that I would not have done a couple weeks ago. You can explain how musicians are recording themselves and recording concerts at home and then connecting to millions of their fans. Maybe you can explain how in your own life you're interacting with your friends through Zoom or FaceTime or Snapchat or whatever, as opposed to hanging out with them directly. So that would be some technological changes. Symbols, how have those changed? Well, we know that a symbol can be an image, obviously, and you can explain how we've used new images that are associated with this disease. But you can also look at symbolic interaction. Think of a handshake, for example. We explained that a handshake is one way to say hello to somebody, and that was a cultural practice in the United States. Well, we're not shaking hands anymore, and so you can explain how those symbolic interactions have changed. And that's just one example. You can think of many more. Technology, symbols, language. We have all these new words that we use on a daily basis that we never would have used a few months ago, heck, a few weeks ago. Social distancing, distance learning, the coronavirus itself, COVID-19, all these phrases that are now a part of our daily lexicon did not exist a couple weeks ago. So you can use those as examples. Values. Last chapter we looked at the core American values, things that we deem as worthy and good and just. Well, the things that we value now might be a little different from the things that we valued a few weeks ago. So identify those. And then lastly, with norms. Norms are expectations for behavior. And in your life, up until a couple weeks ago, your norms haven't changed that much over the course of your life. Your daily routine, your daily behaviors, your daily interactions, they were pretty much the same every single day. Well, now they're completely altered. Now your daily norms are completely different. So what are the new norms? You can address those in the norm paragraph. And so, for each component, I want you to have one paragraph just explaining and giving me some examples and explaining how they've changed. And maybe, what are going to be the consequences of those changes. So that's 5 paragraphs. You also need to have an introduction paragraph at the beginning and a conclusion paragraph at the end to wrap it all up, which gives you 7 paragraphs total. Is it a lot of work? Yeah, that's why I'm giving you the week to do it. So it is due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So by midnight, you need to turn it in on Sunday. Now, I've done that on purpose in hopes that you will kind of break this paper out over the course of the week. You obviously have many different classes and things that you're going to be working on for those classes. So don't feel like you have to get this done in one day. Work on it for 20 minutes today, and then, the same thing tomorrow, 20 minutes the next day, 20 minutes the next day. And then as you progress through the week, you shouldn't have an issue of getting it done by Sunday. I will be having my office hours on Friday. So if you have any questions about the assignment, if you want to talk about it, if you want to throw ideas back and forth, we can do that directly on Friday. Or if you just want to hang and chat and laugh, we can do that too. And then obviously, if you have questions, concerns, things that you're confused about, definitely email me, post questions onto the classroom page, and we can look at those together. So beyond that, I hope you guys have a good week. Good luck with all of your classes. And as you guys, get into this new norm of distance learning online, I'm always here. If you do have any questions or concerns beyond sociology, you can definitely reach out to me. So good luck. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good week. Bye.